So I want to give an update on this press tool. Recently I got a chance to use it on a job and it was very handy. So I've got a lot of press fittings now, from these standard couplings to adapters. This is a female adapter. And they've got PEX adapters. These are the ones I really like, because you can just go press that onto the copper, and then you can just go on with PEX, and it's a lot more convenient to use PEX now. So in the clip you're going to see, I replaced this Price Pfister shower valve with a valve like this. This is a Delta single handle instead of the 3 handle. Now there is a renovation plate I had to install because the customer didn't want to tear out the tile and have to go through the expense of getting that all retiled. So this Delta shower valve, it's got the PEX connections built right in, and then you just need to either solder or use a female adapter for the bath spout. And on this one I've soldered in a PEX adapter, but in the one in the video I used a female adapter pressed onto the existing copper that goes up to the shower. Now this tool came in really handy for that job. If I didn't have it, I would have had to sweat the PEX adapters onto the copper in the wall, which is wood, which is one issue. The other issue you might be able to see in the video is that it never completely shut off. The meter out in the street didn't completely shut off, so there's always a little bit of water coming through, which is a real problem with soldering. So it made the job a whole lot easier. There were some limitations with it, because this head is pretty big, but you have to have the handles open a certain amount to be able to latch it. If it's not open enough, it's not going to, well, there it's latching. It kind of depends on how far it is, but at a certain point you're not going to be able to get it closed. So there's really kind of a limitation on how far you can get that into the wall, depending on how big your hole is. So if we just go from basically right there, that's about, maybe you could get maybe 4.5 inches into the hole from the center of the pipe, kind of depending. On this job I had to actually open the front of where the tile was. I had to open that a little bit more than I would otherwise wanted to, because the hole in the back that I cut to get the backside access, I couldn't go too high because it changed materials to drywall, and I didn't want to leave a big hole there. It was going to be a problem for them. But it actually, everything got covered up well, and the toilet, there's actually a toilet in the back I had to pull. but putting that back, it hid the hole nicely. So overall it was a good job, and I'm happy with this tool. It would have been nice to have a battery powered tool, but for the amount of presses I do, it's just not worth the money right now. So I didn't have any problems with leaks on these joints. I checked it the day I was there, and then I came back the next day, had to reset the toilet, and everything looked good the next day too. So looks like it's a good tool and has enough force to make those presses. Thanks for watching. Until next time.